Hello, students. Today we are going to take a journey, a tour inside one of the most fundamental units of life, the cell. We'll explore the incredibly busy world within it that makes all life possible. So let's start with a question. We all know that we are made of cells, but have you ever really wondered what's going on inside them? What exactly is that living jelly-like substance that fills up a cell? Let's find out. All right, so to begin our exploration, we must first understand the setting, the main arena where all the cellular action takes place. And this setting is a substance known as the cytoplasm. So, what exactly is this cytoplasm? Well, as the definition says, it is the fluid content inside the plasma membrane. You can think of it as a jelly-like material that fills the entire cell. Now, a point where students often get confused is with the term protoplasm. It's actually quite simple. Protoplasm is everything inside the cell membrane, including the nucleus. The cytoplasm is the part of the protoplasm that is outside the nucleus. The most important thing to remember is that the cytoplasm is not just some empty space. Not at all. It is a very active, bustling place. It is the main arena where all the essential chemical reactions, the reactions that keep the cell alive, are constantly happening. Now, you can imagine, with so many different activities and reactions happening all at once in the same place, things could get very messy, very chaotic. This is why a complex cell needs a very organized internal structure. And how does the cell stay organized? Well, it's very much like our own body. Our body has different organs for different jobs, right? A heart to pump blood, a stomach to digest food. In the very same way, a cell has specific components inside it called cell organelles. Each of these organelles has a special job to do. This very important concept is known as the division of labor. Now, to make sure this division of labor works perfectly, these organelles are enclosed in membranes. These membranes act like walls, creating different rooms or compartments inside the cell. This separation is absolutely crucial. It allows the cell to perform many complex functions efficiently, all at the same time, without one chemical reaction interfering with another. So let's now look at our first major organelle system. It's a key part of what we call the endomembrane system. This is the endoplasmic reticulum, or as we call it for short, the ER. So what does this ER look like? Well, you can imagine it as a vast, interconnected network of tiny tubes and sheets that spreads throughout the cytoplasm. It's like a system of highways for transporting materials, and it's also like a huge factory floor where many important things are manufactured. Now, what's very interesting is that this factory has two different sections. First, we have the rough ER, or RER. It's called rough because it's covered with tiny particles called ribosomes, which makes it look rough under a microscope. These ribosomes are the actual sites where proteins are made. Then we have the smooth ER, or SER. It's smooth because it does not have ribosomes on its surface. Its job is to manufacture fats, or lipids, and it also plays a very critical role in detoxifying poisons, especially in our liver cells. Okay, so the ER has manufactured proteins and lipids, but what happens next? They can't just be left floating around. They need to be processed properly and sent to the correct place. This is where the Golgi apparatus comes in. So if the ER is the factory, then you can think of the Golgi apparatus as the cell's post office, or its packaging department. It receives the materials from the ER, it modifies them, sorts them out, and then packages them into small parcels to be sent to their destination. The functions of the Golgi are absolutely vital. As you can see, it handles the storage, modification, and packaging of products. It dispatches these materials to various targets, both inside and outside the cell. It can even make complex sugars from simple sugars. And, very importantly, it is also involved in the formation of lysosomes. Now, this is a very important point that I want you all to remember. The ER and the Golgi do not work in isolation. That's a common misconception. They are part of a coordinated team, an integrated system where their functions are deeply connected. This slide shows the flow of work perfectly. It's just like an assembly line in a factory. First, materials are manufactured in the ER. Then, they are transported to the Golgi for processing and packaging. And finally, they are dispatched from the Golgi. This entire process ensures that the cell works in a smooth and organized way. And one of the key products of this amazing teamwork is the lysosome. Lysosomes are basically the cell's waste disposal and recycling system. They are sacs filled with powerful digestive enzymes. And where do these enzymes come from? Well, these enzymes are proteins, so they are made on the RER and then packaged into these sacs by the Golgi apparatus. a perfect example of their coordination.
So, let's quickly recap the main ideas we have learned today about this incredible internal organization of the cell.
These are the essential points to remember. The cytoplasm provides the environment for everything to happen. The membrane-bound organelles allow for a division of labor. The ER is the factory, the Golgi is the packaging department, and most importantly, they all work together in a coordinated system. This coordination is the secret behind the efficiency of every living cell. I will leave you with a final thought to ponder. Your body is made of trillions and trillions of these cells. If just one single cell requires such amazing organization to function, just think about the incredible coordination happening inside you right now. It is truly amazing. Thank you.